Hi Stampers, it's Stampin' Texas, and today I wanted to show you how to create this cute little mini book. These have been called squash books. I've always known them as flip books, and let me show you why they have that name. When you open it up inside, you have all these different little pages that have been created that are all squashed up, and they all flip open. And I think it's such a cute little gift. You can journal in here, you can add pictures, whatever you would like to your own little book. So let's get started making one today. Today we will be making a little book with using the Paisley Petals paper. And this is such cute paper, and it's on the retired list. So you have till the end of this month, till May 31st, to purchase this. So be sure to check out all the retiring items online. Let's get started. What you're going to need, you're going to need 3 sheets of 8.5 by 8.5 inch cardstock. And what I've done is I've scored it on the half marks on each side. So basically at 4 1/4, scoring it across. Now what we're going to do with this particular piece is I want to have a diagonal score mark. So let me get my diagonal score plate in here. Stampin' Up! Has created this awesome diagonal score plate, so it makes scoring doing this very easy. Basically, just line my paper up here in the corner, and with my little stylus, let me get the right angle here, and go like this, corner to corner. Alright, so that's what you're wanting to do on all 3 sheets of cardstock. This will be the inside pages for us. And then you just fold on those score lines. Now, let me pull in one other one that I've done. Okay, here's the second one. Now what you're going to do is once you've folded on all the score lines, you want to line up. We're basically putting a square on a square, and that's how the pages connect to each other. So on the back side of this panel, you will want to put sticky strip or a really strong adhesive, and then lay it down there like so to connect it. Now I've already connected 3 sheets together, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so here's the first sheet, the second sheet, and the third sheet. And now what you're going to do to fold it up is I start with one end, I press the triangular areas in. So I've got this. I'm going to flip it over, and now I'm going to press those triangular areas in again. Flip it over and press them in again. Okay, that's how it all squashes up. So that's the inside of our book. Let me show you how we're going to create the front and the back cover. Now what I've done is my chipboard piece, this white piece here in the middle, is 4.5 by 4.5, and then I've cut my designer paper to 6.5 by 6.5, and I have already put on some sticky strip. So that is going to need to be peeled off. So I don't want to expose my adhesive yet. Hold on, I want to show you one other trick. In order to get your corners, your paper on your corners just right. You see what I did there? I'm going to put that, see if I can lay that back on there. I don't want that to stick yet. There we go. Alright, I'm pulling up both of the corners, so I have this little flappy piece. Now all I have to do is cut that off, about like so. So then when we go to fold our corners in, you have a really nice corner. And if I've got a little extra there, I can just cut that off as well. So we'll do that to all 4 sides. Flip it up, cut it off, cut off the extra, flip that, cut it. You get the idea. So that's what you're going to do, and you're going to wrap around all 4 sides and adhere it down. Now the reason why I put one strip of sticky strip on the middle of this piece is because this is my back cover, and what we're going to do is we are going to add the ribbon to this back cover. So this particular ribbon I'm using is soft suede, and it's a taffeta ribbon. So I'm going to expose the adhesive. Remember, this is my back cover. And I'm going to just place that here. And all that is just kind of holding it in place for me. So if I have to pick it up and move it just a little bit, I think that looks good. Then I also want to get a little bit of good old Scotch tape just to go over the top of it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my pages back. Here's our folded little pages. And I'm going to put adhesive, again, some more sticky strip on this part, and we're going to stick it down like this to adhere it to the back cover. Okay? So I'm going to add that quickly so that I think you get the idea. But let's put some on there just to hold it in place, and then we're basically going to add the front cover the same way. And we're just going to be squashing those pages in between our covers. Alright, so we'll peel this off. Now, I always tell people to have it where the opening is kind of this bottom right area. So we're going to stick that on there, like that. See, you're getting the idea now. And then once we get our front cover all finished, I'm just going to fold that up for the time being. Now, let's pretend I've got this all done. I don't want you to wait on me to add adhesive and cut and all of that. But basically what we're going to do is add adhesive here and do the same thing. We're going to line up the front and the back covers like this. Okay? And I don't really necessarily look inside. I just line up the front and the back covers. So when you've got it all together, this is what you've got. Isn't that cute? Very cute. Now, if you would like to add some pieces to the inside, I've cut my pieces of designer paper to 4x4, so you can put them on the square parts, or if you take that 4x4 inch square and cut it in half, cut on the diagonal, then you have the little pieces, the triangle pieces, for the inside. So you have very cute ways of decorating the inside of your book. And you can choose to do alternating colors. You design it the way you would like to. But that is how you create a little squash book. Thank you so much for watching.